Let's make some flowers. I'm going to use this graphic 45 large tag ATC tag and flower metal dies, and I already pre-cut with this die and the little one on fabric. I have here the fabric. This is just cotton. It's not bulky, I mean it's thin, and this is already prepared. Can you hear? Because what I did before was dissolve some yellow without any flavor, but you need to follow the instructions not completely, because instead of adding all the water that the instructions said, I just add the half of that water. When that is ready and dissolved, I just put inside the fabric and then just did it in this way to take off the excess, and using some clips, I just let this dry. Okay, and when it's dry, it's perfect to shape it with this tool. This is an ironing how it is called. I will link you where you can buy this, but in AliExpress you can find this. Okay, it's already warming up, and I will be using this tip. It's maybe let me tell you, this is about 1/8 of an inch rounded tip. Okay, now what's next? I also cut some leaves with this die. Okay, with this one I just cut two using this paper, but on the green side. Now what's next? Let me remove this. What we need to do right now, I'm going to use some paper here. I have here these stems, but probably I'm not going to use them. Okay, of course these are handmade, but you can buy them, or if you don't want to make the flowers, you can buy the flowers, but I want to show you how I made this. Okay, I'll be using the saltwater taffy one more time, but instead of using this sponge, I'm going to use a regular eyeshadow brush. Okay, and first I'm going to the back and just color this and make more add more color on the center. Can you see it? So again, I already finished, and I am just cleaning a little bit my brush to let it ready for another color, for another project. Okay, that's fine. Now let me remove this, and I am going to use this. This is a piece of, I don't know how to call it, but it was on a package. I don't have the it's a kind of thick foam that it works better to make the flower, to check them, but I don't have that. Okay, so I always like to use what I have, and I encourage you to do exactly the same, because it's frustrating to be waiting for the exact tool. Okay, and now, because this should be hot, it's really hot, so be careful. I am shaping this from the back to the front, and in this case maybe you want to use your tweezers, because you don't want to burn yourself. Okay, can you see it? And I think I'm not going to use this. Instead, I will add some mini beads inside. Okay, so I am just pushing down on each petal a little bit, and I am working on the back. Okay, and then in the center, and I can push again. You see, they are so cute. I'm going to finish this and then I'll come back with the big ones. Okay, now let me show you how I shape the big ones. In the back side, I am going to push only here, okay, in all the petals in this way. Be careful because this is really hot. I am just using my fingers to hold the petal, but not the one that I am just shaping. Of course, you can use your tweezers. Now we turn this up, and I am just pushing in here, here, and here, and then the center, okay? One more. I am on the back first, and remember here first, and now here, and the center at the end. You don't need to push so much here because what it's shaping, this is the heat, okay, because this is so hot. And that's it. Now I need to turn this off. We can remove this, and it's better to work with a fine tip bottle. Here I have some glue, and now we just need to add some glue here in the center. First I need to clean. I'm just going to add a little bit. Okay, maybe we can work better. And I don't like to put it exactly like this. Just try to put it in between the layers, okay? And now we just need to let this dry. This white bits, and it's not going to be quite easy, but we can try, of course. Just what this is the reason that it's better to work with a fine tip bottle. Two are enough. Now they need to dry. If the petals are quite open like this, maybe we can add 3. And with my tweezers, I can find the spot. You see? Let me show you now with one of these, because we have more room here. So let it dry first. Of course, I am doing this to show you, but it's better to let this dry, okay? Here we go. Another on top. You see? So I'm going to finish this. Okay, I have already here my flowers, and of course this needs to dry to be ready and use them. And now this tool is already cold enough, so we just want to shape here a little bit, carefully, of course. our leaves. You don't need to push too much, okay? Even if you don't have this, you can use your finger to do this, okay? Besides, the leaves are quite small, and that's the reason why I like them so much, and I'm planning to use this on my project. I am working on the back, you see, on the blue color. Oops. And now I just turn this up, and I am just going to push on the tip. Especially on the big ones, okay? You see? Now they are not flat, but if you don't have any tool, you can use only your fingers, okay? And that's it. It is ready to play with. Thank you so much.